Hello, folks. How's it going? This is Lights Camera Review, and today we are reviewing Rocket Boys, starring Jim Sarbh and Ishwak Singh. The show charts the journey of Homi Bhabha and Vikram Sarabhai, two of the greatest scientists who put India on the map in terms of innovation very shortly after independence and amidst turbulent times. When we think of India centric movies, very few deal with the subject matter of technology and scientists who have played a key role in the development of our nation. Mission Mangal was one such film, and the latest edition is writer-director Abhay Pannu's Rocket Boys, which is an eight-part series streaming on Sony Liv. The dual biopic of sorts is extremely engaging as it tells the story of how Homi Baba, played by Jim Sarbh, and Vikram Sarabhai, played by Ishwak Singh, go from a mentor-mentee bond to a lifelong friendship that is rooted in their vision that science and exploring the frontiers of space can eventually benefit their country and its growth. Not only have they been portrayed as great scientists, but also patriots who wish to use their knowledge to contribute to nation building at a point of time when India had very few resources and faced threats to its security. In that regard, Pannu has tried to tread the fine line between executing a dramatic representation of the lives of two of India's most famous scientists and showing their actual scientific endeavors. To that extent, he has succeeded more or less. The series won't bore the viewers with how science is actually working when it comes to space or nuclear capabilities, but it will touch upon the innovation that Homi Baba and Vikram Sarabhai were working towards. At the same time, there are definitely some episodes where their personal lives seem to take over the narrative and shift the focus from their scientific pursuits. It will definitely acquaint us with the complexity of the individuals we know as scientists. But if you've signed up solely to watch the beginning of India's journey on the path of scientific innovation, then you might feel a little disappointed. When it comes to the performances, all actors have done such a fine job. Jim Sarbh is absolutely outstanding as always, perfectly showcasing the brilliance of Homi Baba as a scientist, but also the issues he has with commitment in his personal life. Ishwak Singh's portrayal of Vikram Sarabhai quite accurately brings out a duality that manifests in the professional space, where principles are followed to the T but are pushed aside in the personal space. Sabha Azad playing Pipsy, paired with Jim Sarp, and Regina Cassandra playing Mrinalini, paired with Ishwak Singh, were well suited to their roles and brought out the flaws of Homi Baba and Vikram Sarabhai. Other notable performances included Rajit Kapoor's portrayal of Nehru, Arjun Radhakrishnan in the role of APJ Abdul Kalam, and Divyendu Bhattacharya as Raza Mehdi. What's also to be appreciated is the attention to detail of the era in which the series is set, almost transporting the audience to an era in India's history that is not very often seen. You see the British finally leaving India, a culmination of years of freedom struggle, the absolute horror of the Hiroshima Nagasaki nuclear attack, and also the launch of Sputnik, amongst other iconic instances. This, along with the soft hue to the frames, adds to the time the series is set in. Abe Pannu seems to have succeeded in not showing Homi Baba and Vikram Sarabhai as larger than life figures, but as human beings who had a vision for their nation, which they wished to achieve through science. They had personal struggles and also professional obstacles, such as competitive rivals and a lack of resources, which they needed to overcome to actually see a realization of their dreams. So, what kept them going? Their beliefs. And that's why this series doesn't just leave you in awe, but also inspired. You simply can't deny that the ideas of Homi Baba and Vikram Sarabhai may have seemed outlandish to those who had never even imagined the technology they were suggesting, but how they viewed the future gave India its ever growing space program and its nuclear capability. Both these things surely brought India, known earlier as an erstwhile colony of the British, to the world stage as a rising power. Rocket Boys is a fresh addition to the trend of movies or web shows we've been seeing on India as a nation. The direction, story, and performances make it worth watching. You can catch it on Sony Liv, and do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And hey, Also hit that bell icon for latest notifications. And we'll see you all in the next video.